Hi, it's time for a mail call video. We haven't had mail call in a while. Been really busy at the shop in the last month and a half, and things tend to kind of pile up, and I was told we should really get some of these opened up and put away because they're taking up a lot of floor space. So we've got just two things today. As you might be able to see, both boxes are the same because they came from the same fella. I'm not going to do a lot of super detailed information about these. These are two NuTone products that I actually have never seen in person before, and probably a lot of you haven't. So there will be a follow-up video about these. I think we should start off with the big one first because that will make the most sense. We've got our zebra knife. I have to say that he packaged them up really well, at least it seems like he did. Nice, sensible sized boxes, packed up well. Hopefully they're protected inside. So of course we've got some cardboard, we've got some styrofoam sheets, which shows some attention to detail. He put styrofoam sheets around the outside to protect things, and then snuggled down inside. We've got this wrapped up in Home Depot orange bubble wrap, it looks like. So let's go ahead and open this up. Won't use the knife for this, we'll use the scissors because we don't want to damage it. You got to be careful when you open up something like this because you don't want to accidentally cut any wires inside or anything like that, or scratch it up. And while I was surprised when this came along, this is one of those products that I know about, I've never actually seen before. Doesn't want to come off. It's upside down. Alright. So here it is. Throw that over there. I'll let y'all have a look. Wait, we don't want to give it away. No, I think we'll be alright. So here it is in all of its glory. I'll let you have a look at it here. Try to hold it level. And we'll do a quick peek inside. And on the back, and that's pretty much the whole thing. I think it's quite interesting, some of the things that I see. So we'll just play a game. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to wait and see if any of you have an idea. So we'll put that over there out of the way. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll put it over here in the background so you can think about it. And let's open up the small one. These are both products that NuTone made. I'm not going to say when exactly. You might be able to kind of figure that out by the look. But every now and then, NuTone would come up with an idea that probably seemed like a good idea at the time, but then it never really went anywhere. It didn't have legs on it. It's probably not as popular of an idea as they thought it was going to be. And you just don't see very many of them. There's a lot of things like that. Not everything was a hit. And they have sometimes short production lives, maybe a few years, probably long enough maybe to get their development money back out of it. Maybe not in some cases, I don't know. There's no one left to ask anymore. All the old timers are gone. So here we have something, these two go together, and what we have here is, I'll clue you in, it's a cassette player. Let's see if it opens. Where's the eject button? Maybe it's the stop button. It doesn't say eject. No, that doesn't do it. Cassette. Oh, so instead of saying, that's interesting, instead of saying eject, it says cassette. And it pops open from the bottom. So you'd insert the cassette this way, which is kind of novel. I don't know that I've ever seen a cassette player like that exactly. So it's mounted on a wooden base. I don't think I'd give away too much if I point out it's got little dowels here on each side as a clue. I'm not going to tell you what the date code says because that would give away too much. Actually, we've got two microphone input 1/4-inch jacks here and a record level. It says on and off. So that's also the clunking power switch there. When I ran across this, I had to kind of scratch my head because it was shown as a NuTone item, but I've never actually seen one of these before. But it does say NuTone up here, and if you look at the logo carefully, you might be able to date it, maybe, if you're really into NuTone stuff. I like the buttons. The buttons are big. I've got pretty good sized fingers, and they're quite a bit wider than that. So we have all the requisite cassette controls. We've got stop, pause, fast forward, rewind, play, cassette, which opens the door, and record. If it's like most cassette players, you can't press the record button unless there's a cassette inside the door. Oh, and we've got a little VU meter down here. Can you see that little VU meter, green and red scale, like that? So you can adjust your record levels. You've got jacks on the top. They're not really labeled exactly as to what they're for. There are three sets, left, right, and another set that's not labeled, so I'm going to guess it's tape in, tape out. Oh, wait, no, don't want to show you the date code. Got to cover it up. I'm going to edit that part out. Got jacks on the top. Looks like there's some line level adjustments here. So it looks like it's a pretty comprehensive unit. It'll be interesting to see if it works or not. But these two things, these go together. That one and that one. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have an idea what it is. I hope you found this interesting and helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up on YouTube because that always helps. There'll be a banner right here that shows you how to subscribe. Go to our YouTube homepage, click on the bell or on the wheel, put in your email address, and every time we post a new video, you'll get a notification and you can watch it. That's all for today. See you on the next video.